Okay, you are welcome back. Now we are dealing with differential equation. Now, this question says that form the differential equations whose solutions are y is equals to a e raised to the power of 3x plus b e raised to the power of minus 2x. So this is an exponential form of equation that we are given. Now, let's start and see how we go about the problem. So just a quick reminder, anytime you are given, I'm not starting the question yet, anytime you are given that, let's say y is equals to e f of x, we are asked to find derivative. So the derivative will be dy dx equals to f prime of x and e. So an example, let me quickly show us an example. Let's say we are given that y is equals to e is equal to 3x. So the derivative of this, our dy dx will be to 3x, then e 3x. So find the derivative of 3x, that will give you just 3. Then e 3x. So this will be our dy dx. So I can write it like this: my dy dx is equals to 3 3x. So this will be the derivative, just to refresh our mind about when we are given an exponential form of derivative to find. Now, let's go back to our question. We don't need this. This is just to remind us about it. So I'm going to delete it. So we have given two constants, a and b. Since we have two constants there, that means two different constants. We have to take the derivative 2 times. So let's see how we go about doing that. So the first one, we have to say dy dx equals to, so this will now be a, this will be 3a 3x minus 2b 2x. So that's that. So the second one, dy dx, the 2y dx squared. So in that case, what we have here will now be 9a e is equal to 3x plus 4b is equal to minus 2x. Now, once we have done that, let's see whether we can reduce this to look. Okay, let's imagine that we have let's factorize minus 2 out. So we have minus 2. So this one will now be 2ae plus be is equal to 2x. So don't worry, it looks like, what am I doing? So now, by the time you expand this, I want you to take note, by the time you expand this, this minus 2 times a, that will give you minus 2a. So which is not the same as this, and I need to get 3 here. So what do? I can have plus 5 5a e raised to the power of 3x. Now, by the time I expand, this will now be minus 2ae raised to the power of 3x. Now, plus 5, so you will get this one back. Minus 2, so you have this intact. Now, the second one also, let's say we have 4 in bracket. So we have 4. So we now have ae raised to the power of 3x plus bx raised to the power of minus 2x. Now, what are we going to add? If you look at it, we already have 4 here. 4ae raised to the power of 3x. So we need to add 5 again. So we have 5a raised to the power of 3x. Now let's call this equation. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. So our dy dx is equals to, I'll just copy this so that you, so then let's call this I1. Then this also, I'll copy it. So the 2y, the x squared. So we have that. Let's call this. So we have these two equations. So we have to eliminate this 5a e raised to the power of 3x. Let's find a way of eliminating it. And the best way we can eliminate it is to say the 2y the x squared minus the y dx. That means we are subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. So let me write that here. Subtracting 1 from 2. So we have that. So if you are subtracting, so what you have, this 5, you can just copy this. I can just copy this so you can see it clearly. So I have that. That is my equation 2. Then my equation 1 is this man. My equation 1 is this man. So this is minus that. So let's put this everything here in bracket. And let me put this also in bracket so it will not be confusing. So that is that. So what I will now have here. So if you open up this bracket, this will have this. Minus times minus, that will change to plus. Plus, now you have this man. So plus 5a e raised to the power of 3 minus this, that will go to 0. So we don't have any issues with that. So I can now say that this man is equals to 4. Now this man that I have here, remember it is our y. It is y. This is y. This is also our y. So take a look at it again from the original question we are given. So you see, this our y is equals to a e raised to the power of 3x plus b e raised to the power of minus 2x. So that is what you have here. That is what we have in this bracket. So I can replace this and I say 4y plus 2y. So this will now be the 2y dx squared minus the y dx is equals to 6. So I can write it like this. The 2y dx squared minus the y dx minus 6y equals to 0. So this is the differential equation we are asked to find. Now you can see, anytime you are asked to find a differential equation, the differential equation must at least contain one derivative. And now we have 1 This is 2 derivative. So we have second order and first order derivative in this one. So this is the equation we are asked to find. So hope you find it interesting is how I go about solving this question. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This is the whole solution. So don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. So we'll see you again in the next video.